There's a lot to see and do in Google Earth, so let's get started. Across the top you'll find the normal tools. Under File, Edit, and View, you can do a lot of the same functions you'll find in other programs. There's also some neat other tools such as a flight simulator. Below this, you'll find the toolbar. All the functions and descriptions of these tools are located in Lesson 1. Also in Lesson 1, we discuss the magnification, location, and view tools located on the right-hand side, which when clicked and dragged allow you to interact with Google Earth. You can also click and drag the screen and zoom in using the mouse scroll wheel. To the left of the screen, there's a search bar, which can be used to quickly locate information. As we zoom in on Edmonton, Alberta, we'll notice that all the borders and labels are seen. This is because the borders and labels layer is on in the lower left-hand layers box. We can turn off this layer by clicking the checkbox to its left. We recommend that you keep the borders and labels layer on, as well as the terrain layer, which gives you 3D information as well as elevation for your terrain locations. With these two layers on, feel free to visit those in the gallery, ocean, and global awareness layers. For example, in the gallery layer, NASA has a neat layer which allows you to see the Earth's city lights at night. As you can see, any large urban center outputs a lot of light, and this can be picked up by NASA's satellites. We can turn this layer off by unchecking its corresponding box. Other neat layers include the Wikipedia layer, which allow you to gain information about locations quickly and easily. When a box is clicked, more information can be found. The layers that we'll be using include the UK National Air Pollution layer and the Marine Impacts layer. If we toggle the UK National Air Pollution layer, we will see an overlay giving us some readings. So if we double click the title, we will be brought to the UK. This works with any layer. If you double click it, you'll be brought to the area where that layer contains information. By clicking the link, we can find out more information about the UK National Air Pollution layer, and this is required for the activity. For now, we'll close it. When we click on any of the major cities in the United Kingdom, we can find information about any pollutants that might be found there, as well as a graph of trends in those pollutants, and more information. Investigate some of the cities in the UK and begin to construct some ideas as to why some areas might have more pollution than others. This will be another part of your activity. To turn the layer off, simply uncheck it. The next layer we'll be taking a look at is the Marine Impacts layer. By clicking on this layer, the color of the oceans changes. This is not the visible light the oceans are emitting, but rather an overlay of all the human impacts that we have on these specific regions. Areas that have been impacted negatively by human pressures, such as overfishing, pollution, and other compounding factors, show up in dark red. Areas of less impact in orange, and areas of little impact show up in yellow. Areas that do not have any impact due to human interactions will show up as blue or white. Again, use this layer to find some locations that seem to have heavy pollution, and enjoy all the visualization features and tools that Google Earth has to offer.